Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Another edition of Hallmark Holiday Movie Pitch for you. This one is coming from Miss Huffman. It is the second to last submission. It is titled In Plain Sight. So we have this one and one more tomorrow, and then I will reveal the winner or winners of the competition. Here we go. Tabitha had been looking forward to the long winter break from teaching her second grade classroom. The last couple of weeks were filled with pretend adventures into prehistoric lands and gingerbread house making centers. Tabitha and her middle school friends always planned for an annual vacation during the holiday season, and this year was no different. The group of ladies had picked Maui as their destination this year. While packing her final items, Tabitha was dreaming of 5 days in the soft sand, Mai Tais in her hand and enjoying her first luau. She was quickly buzzed back to reality when her best friend Susan called on the phone, reminding she would be picking her up for the airport in 20 minutes. The four long life friends greeted each other with squeals and ear piercing shrieks of joy as they gathered at the Raleigh Durham airport. As they boarded their flight, the ladies were separated as they were not able to purchase seats next to one another. While this was disappointing to the foursome, this was probably a blessing in disguise for the other travelers on the flight. Buckling in for the long flight tomorrow with the stop at Dallas in Hawaii, Tabitha put on her audiobook, looked at the sun setting out her window, grabbed her traveling blanket, and closed her eyes. Several hours into the flight, Tabitha is jolted awake with what could only be described as the same feeling as sitting on a nauseating roller coaster ride she used to endure with her family during summer vacations. The flight crew announced it was a pocket of high winds and nothing to worry about. Just as those words were spoken, a bolt of lightning hit the left wind, sparking a fire and sending the plane into sheer darkness and panic. Her heart was racing and beads of sweat were dripping profusely down her face and neck. Chaos ensued as passengers were fumbling their way on the plane. Tabitha, unsure of what to do, started screaming in the darkness. Within minutes, a hand grabbed hers with such firmness and assertiveness. She then heard a man's voice repeating, "I've got you. I've got you. Breathe with me." He talked her through the steps to get their life vest and oxygen mask on. He let go of her hand and left to help others. The plane was making an emergency landing in Arkansas, and passengers were asked to be ready to disembark as quickly as possible. Once off the plane, Tabitha found her friends, but she was trying to find the man with the voice that helped her in the darkness. Something about the voice sounded familiar. Suddenly, she felt a tap on her shoulder and the voice, "Hey there, are you okay?" Tabitha froze while her heart was pounding. She slowly turned around. Would this be a holiday to remember? Will she ever make it to Maui? Who is the man with the voice? There you have it, In Plain Sight by Miss Huffman. Another great submission. We have one more day, one more read before the holiday break. I hope everybody has a great Tuesday.